branded today as crossing the six boundaries, and we mean that literally in the sense that we are who, as a global brand, are really paving the way, coming into this market like Pakistan. I'm proud of the fact that we're launching more than just what we've done traditionally, which is meetings. Today, of course, being contact centers. So, where I'd like to begin this journey is, before we look at customer experience, we're thinking about the complete experience. And Cecilia talked about this. For us to deliver a total experience, you have to consider your back office staff, making sure they have the right tools, your front office staff, so this is your contact center agents, to then deliver the best possible customer experience. So I'm just going to give you a snapshot of the kind of conversations we're having in the world of banking today. Now, we've got an image here of a banking environment, and many other industries could relate. If you imagine, here at the bottom, you have your customers coming in, engaging with you in branch, and being able to deliver a face-to-face video engagement. So this is the very first experience that they see. So whether that's outside, on a cash machine, or they come into the branch, they're able to speak to somebody over video if there isn't a physical person available, or an expert who's not available in branch. Moving on from that, one of the things that we are also offering is digital signage, so being able to provide dynamic information in back and across all screens, all again within a single platform. We can deliver very customizable experiences across the platform, so if you are looking to engage your customers on video chats, we're able to do that through our customization. And one of the best kept secrets of Zoom, I think, has been Zoom Phone. So we have been helping many customers worldwide migrate away from legacy PDAs onto Zoom. In fact, we're coming close to 6 million users globally who are now starting to use Zoom Phone. On the top left-hand side, you can see Zoom Rooms, which is something obviously we've built a heritage around. So we're able to deliver things like smart gallery to be able to bring remote and in-house employees together. And really the main piece there on the left, which is delivering an omni-channel contact center experience. So as I said, I want to take a step back and show you guys actually we are more than just a contact center, we're more than just a meetings platform. We're thinking about the entire experience and being able to deliver that through a single platform. So let's dig a little bit deeper into each use case. So I talked about the cash machine, for example. We're working with a couple of banks in Europe who want to enable a high-touch experience. If you are at a cash machine, you're having a problem, you might be able to speak to somebody over video and get the help that you need in that situation. And we can deliver that as part of our contact center capability. And when I mean contact center capability, this isn't just a video connection between one point and another. This is us using skill-based routing, using automation to be able to route the customer to the right agent who has the right level of expertise. And that's where the contact center today comes in. We'll try and show you this in our demo as well. Again, we're speaking to many banks about introducing like a kiosk. When you come in, if there are people available to support you, and one of the things that we are seeing across retail banking in particular is resource on site. And they want to limit people on site and be able to deliver some services via video. And that again is something we can do as part of the kiosk capability. We talked about digital signage, again, showing customers relevant information, news, promotions, and things like that. Being able to deliver a personalized experience, Again, we're seeing, we know from a meeting standpoint, also banks are utilizing that capability. But if you have Zoom deployed across your business, you might be speaking to a client in the branch, and at any point during a done application, you want to bring an expert in. And it's very, very simple. You can use our team chat capability to engage the right people, and then pull them into the conversation, share content, all happens very, very seamlessly. Talk about Zoom Fund. As I said, for us, we are actively displacing many of the vendors that you're aware of in this space, likes of Avaya, the likes of Cisco. We are able to help and migrate those customers over to our Zoom Fund capability. And what's great about this is we can deliver a consistent, seamless experience on any device. So if you're on the go, you've got the mobile client, you've got your desktop client, and if necessary, we've got desk-based phones as well, which allows us to deliver that consistent experience. Zoom Rooms. I think this has been one of the biggest challenges our customers tell us is post-pandemic, lots of employees are coming back to the office, but there are others that still want to work remotely. So how can you ensure that you have that level of engagement, whether you're in the office, whether you're working from home? And with some of the AI capabilities within Zoom Rooms, and I encourage you to have a look. We've got poly devices in the back, showing you some of that capability, where you can ensure with Smart Gallery, you can box everybody up in a room. So for those remote users, those remote employees, they feel like they are part of a connected conversation. Just to kind of evolve the conversation from video, this is something we're trying with one of the biggest banks in the UK. What they're doing right now is introducing this private space where you come in and you want to have a private conversation. So if you're a consumer and you maybe have a personal issue like bereavement, you come in, click the bereavement option, and then you'll be routed to a bereavement specialist. And that's the kind of capability we're seeing a lot of banks use, particularly in the UK, where we're about to kick off that POC, that pilot, as we speak. And then the main thing that we're here to talk about is how do we foster that deeper, that more meaningful relationship with the customer? How can we really achieve this holistically? And one of the things is to deliver, you don't want to create any boundaries between yourself and your customer. And that can only be achieved if you enable every possible channel. So if your customer wants to speak with you again over a web chat, fine. Social media, email, voice, those channels should be available for them. Well, from a technology standpoint, we've spoken, we are now going to use them. Now it's your decision. How do you want to start that journey, that customer journey? How do you want it to evolve to be able to deliver the most efficient solution to that end customer? And that's what we're here to talk about, and we'll show you some of this as well. It's all well and good me telling you that we're able to deliver this capability. We'll get to kind of demo some of this as a concept. And just to kind of finish off on this piece here, our capability across the Zoom realm has evolved over time. Even now, when I speak to customers, they just recognize us for meetings on the top left. But actually, that was 12 years ago. We've really evolved since then. When you look at the top half of this wheel, what we refer to as Zoom One, which is our core capability. And that includes meetings, phone, webinar, team chat, events, and we've recently introduced email and calendar as well. So what that means is every possible communication method you have is available to your users on a single client, on a single admin. So from an administrative perspective, it's all in one place. And from a user experience perspective, again, all in one place. And then if you look at the rest of the wheel, on the left-hand side, we have the Zoom Spaces, which is our conference rooms, our digital signage. And one of the biggest things that we're seeing expand is workspace reservation. hybrid working world that we're living in, we're seeing lots of enterprises reduce their footprint. And what that means is you have less people coming in, so you need the ability to manage that space, and reserving desks, reserving meetings, again, comes as part of the plan. On the right-hand side, Stream developers means we have an open API platform, allowing you to connect any of your applications into our platform or vice versa. And this is where the likes of DTC can come in and help using our APIs to help you integrate your business workflows. And really, the main piece what we're here to come really talk about is the contact center piece and what role Zoom AI plays. We recently introduced something called Zoom IP for Sales, and that's there to analyze conversations your employees are having with your customers. On meetings, on calls, on contact center, being able to do sentiment analysis, being able to see how your employees are performing. Are they speaking too fast? Are they using the right terminology? Are they using too many filler words? It will help you identify that, to be able to help your employees, and particularly the ones with the contact center, this is crucial, is being able to monitor and manage how well your employees are performing versus your NPS scores, the CSAT scores. Very, very critical. We'd love to show you more about that. And then our customer experience platform. And when we talk about our customer experience platform, it's more than just contact center. Contact center is actually core that we deliver. But what wraps around that is our Zoom virtual agent, which is our conversational AI that we invested in a couple of years ago, and that gives you the ability to plug in a chatbot, a CRM, a knowledge base, an e-commerce platform. And if you want to bring in a third-party AI, we're open to that too. So if you want to bring in Google or Amazon, for example, that's possible. But we do offer that native service. So if you want everything out of the box from Zoom, you can do that. Workforce engagement, again, it's been a big ask because we now, out of the box, you have the ability to manage your workforce, your scheduling, forecasting, and being able to manage that across every single channel, all in one place, again, just makes life so much easier. And just as an example, if you have lots of agents managing the contact center, you want to give them flexibility as well. And this allows them to manage their shifts in a very automated manner. And then quality management. I talked about Zoom IP, that gives you the ability to maintain the quality that we deliver. I've talked about integrations. We have a very open platform, so we do also natively integrate into some of the legacy providers out there, like Barrett and Calabria, from a workforce management standpoint, where we work with pretty much all the popular CRM platforms. We provide native integrations there. And then we have our PCI offering as well. We understand PCI DSS, particularly in the world of banking, is necessary, and we've considered that too. So I just wanted to show you what a seamless experience with Zoom Contact Center could look like. And we'll show you a demo of this. After it will be out, and we'll demonstrate some of this capability. When we begin with the customer, I think that's really every journey should begin there. You want to be able to deliver, as I said, give them the flexibility to join from your website, being able to engage you through social media. Maybe you have your banking web app, giving the customer the ability to engage you through there. And then, of course, you can't forget the branch. So if you have, as a retail banker, if you have that capability, how can you provide a consistent experience across all of those areas? Is a question. So starting off with the branch, we talked about video in the branch, being able to access the right person. We can do that with Zoom Contact Center. We talked about virtual agent. So you've got your chatbot, which could be integrated into your non-invasive CRM to be able to deliver the self-service to your customers. And this can be as sophisticated as you like. What we're finding is a lot of the information that your customers are wanting could be available on your existing knowledge base, your existing CRM. So why not let the consumer put this information in themselves rather than speak to an agent? As an example, if you have somebody who's looking to get a mortgage, you can ask the relevant questions in terms of salary, how much mortgage they want, blah, 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 and then you present them with a product that's appropriate for that customer. As soon as the customer is now ready to make a purchase, they're ready to now take the next step on their journey, you can now engage with a human being. And this is where you deliver an agent experience. And I think when we talk about the agent experience, we want to ensure that you're giving them the right information, the right context, the right tools to deliver the best service to your customer. And once your customer has had the relevant information that they need, they now want to speak to a human being who can then offer them the right information instantly. So they're not there asking the same questions again. So when that chat escalates to an agent seamlessly, the agent sees the full context, all the information, all the conversation that's taken place, and says, Mr. Customer, you've asked about this product, right? This is how we can help you apply for this mortgage, for example. Not only that, we will integrate into the CRM of your choice. And we truly believe, as particularly in banking, when we speak to lots of other banks in this industry, they are looking for that single view of the customer. So you want everything all in one place. So whether that's Dynamics, Salesforce, today I'm going to show you something on Zendesk, wherever that is, we want to deliver that customer context and that information and the call center capability built within the CRM, so you don't have another client that you use. And then what we're really proud of is the seamless way in which you can transition from one channel to another. So we can begin with chat, we can escalate to voice, escalate to video. Maybe you want to go back to an asynchronous way of working, i.e. you want to revert back to email to follow up. All of these customer journeys are dotted together. And again, in our demo, we'll show you how seamless this whole experience is. Because it's what we find, particularly in this industry, a lot of companies will talk about doing this, but actually there are 3 or 4 or 5 different solutions. We're doing this on one single platform in the cloud. Of course, the cloud gives us the ability and the flexibility to deliver this experience. And look, we're just showing you what's possible. You decide what's right for you, what's right for your customer. The important thing is able to leverage these costs. And the biggest thing of all is we're not charging you separate licenses for IVR or video or social media. This all comes under one licensing model. Whether you consume just voice or consume everything, the cost of the license is the same. Zoom is very, very generous for keeping it very simple from a licensing standpoint, and we've done that from the start. Our CEO has always talked about delivering the best possible simple experience to everybody, to our customers, to our resellers, to our partners. And this is very much proof of that. Just to kind of evolve on this, I know I'm very busy slide, but the point we're trying to make here is we do integrate with other AIs. We deliver the full omni-channel experience. We've got our full contact center capability, but we also recognize there's integration needed in every business to deliver the right service, to integrate into the right workflows. And then more importantly, you cannot forget the legacy. Well, there's an investment. Our customers tell us we've invested in a hire, or we've invested in our existing technology, or we've invested in neons for voice biometrics. How can we incorporate that into our contact center strategy? And we consider this. We have those capabilities in being able to integrate. So we're not just selling you the Zoom dream. We recognize this is a journey that you're on, and it's a step-by-step process, and we will help you get there. but we recognize we are part of a bigger story here. One of the things I want to share with you guys, actually, particularly those in the world of banking, is a trend that's developing is something called banking as a service, which is essentially providing a white label banking service to the enterprise. We can go to market and provide a full banking capability. And we're working with some of these companies to help develop a complete out-of-the-box solution. Banking as a service, and being able to provide a complete customer engagement platform for the end customer. And that's possible because of our cloud capability. Obviously, we talked about the omni-channel experience, making it completely customized and branding that completely. Got global scalability and availability. And ultimately, we're working with other banking sectors to see how they can drive more revenue in this essentially. So again, just to give you a snapshot of some of the flexibility that we can offer. Just to kind of finish off and conclude before we go into the demo later, is it's very difficult to put everything that we do in the world of customer experience on one slide, but I'll try doing this. Just to kind of summarize what we've talked about. Talk about all the channels that are available, but actually it's more than that. When it comes to delivering voice, it's not straightforward. We understand this is complex, and that's why partners like DTC can help develop the right solution from a voice perspective. When it comes to bring your own carriers, and you have your own voice lines, how does that plug into a cloud platform? So we've got that big routing capability. If you want to bring your own SMS service, we can look at that as well. So we're enhancing that whole engagement model beyond what we offer out of the box. And then our core platform. We've talked about these three components: contact center. We've talked about the fact there's intelligent self-service. I think one of the things that makes us unique above any vendor is our ability to deliver a UC and a contact center all in one client. If you have Zoom deployed, and many of our customers do, to light up contact center, it's just a license enablement. And your contact center tab opens up, and that employee becomes an agent instantly. No need to install any other applications. Very, very simple to do. And then from a virtual agent standpoint, what we're doing with this is not just providing customer engagement, but actually the next thing that's coming is virtual agent for the agent. So while we speak to the customer, the virtual agent is detecting what the customer's needs are, and then being able to advise the agent as well. So you have the virtual agent advising the customer and the agent at the same time. And this is where the power of AI really comes to the fore. And then finally, workforce engagement. It's early days for us, but actually it's amazing what we are seeing already. You're not needing a third-party application to manage your staffing. If you want to manage all the channels I mentioned, voice, email, social media, video, you can create those skills and then manage them all and rotate them all within our workforce engagement. And it's not just about creating a rota, but being able to forecast, being able to see if your agents are adhering to that forecast, to that schedule, or again, built in the same platform. And then what does future look like? We've talked about some great stuff, but we recognize we don't deliver everything today. We are on this journey as well. And things like customer surveys, they're coming in the next few months. Outbound dialogue, one of the biggest asks for outbound campaigns. Yes, we don't have it today, but we have 3D outbound dialogue coming within the next month. So that's coming. Agent assist, as I mentioned, using the virtual agent to deliver assistance to the agent itself. Cold browsing is another big ask, and that's coming. So for support tasks and things like that, we've got the ability to establish video and then being able to cold browse and maybe even assist the customer. So if the customer's on your website and they need assistance, we can enable co-browsing. We'll be able to help guide the customer through whatever they're doing. Maybe they're doing an online application. And then really kind of looking further ahead, trend detection. So using our AI capability, we're looking at ways in which we can start to pick up trends that are important to you as a business, and then start to report and trigger you or the agent or whoever's managing that environment. And then voice intent detection, again, is part of our AI, and one of the things that we're testing today. But yeah, it's just to give you a flavor of what the future could look like as well from our context. Right, I think that's me pretty much done. Please do engage if you have any questions. I'd love to have a chat with you just about your journey across customer experience. How can we help? You know, we are, as a native Pakistani myself, I was raised, born in the UK, but my parents are from here, and I'm very, very proud to be here and working with my fellow Pakistanis, seeing our customers as well, and seeing how Zoom is evolving in this country. So, generally here to help. I'm growing my team across this region as well, just to be able to provide more capability. So, please do reach out if there's anything we can help. Right here. Thank you.
Thank you, Iqbal.